They said life is like a game of chess, or the beauty's in the eye of beholder, right? But the evil eyes, y'all gotta watch out for. Y'all not really paying attention, man. You know, you see a girl with her nails, her toes, and her nails done, but you ain't really see that shorty without all of that on to really see what's going on. Like, if you pay attention to the same one that you talking about, you might notice that her feet is jacked up. You know what I'm saying? You might notice quite a lot of things about the female. But if you don't pay key attention, you know, and you just trying to get some booty, you get caught up in the chess game, right? So the chess game has always been like this. In chess, you allow the person to use all their remedies before you take off their head. That makes sense? So you allow the person to play chess, make all their moves as possible until they're in a stalemate or a checkmate, right? So a stalemate or a checkmate would be them making all their moves that was already premeditated and pre-calculated, and then you execute them. Okay, so now we're moving forward. If you look on the chessboard, you also see the queen, right? But then the king, they see y'all be messing around with the king, but the king is the most important piece, because without the king there wouldn't be no army. Without the king there wouldn't be a formation. You follow? He's the one that actually brought everybody out. But you see, what you fail to realize with the queen or the harlot is the fact that she has a standing with the men because of either the men like her, they're attracted to her, or she's been using them, right? So a good evil kind of queen or a good sadistic queen would try to use every pawn on her chessboard to take out a particular king. So now when you're looking at a move like this, you got to pay attention to the fact that that person is a coward because they're only using what they have to their advantage. So it's kind of like a domino effect of, I'm going to use these pawns, these bishops, these knights, these rooks to eradicate a pacifical being, but I'm also going to have them take out their self too, because in the chessboard you notice that the men subsequently die, keel over, but the issue still stems with the queen's orders or the king's orders or the king's directions. So in the art of war, you always got to remember, before you can attack, you need to know where your enemies are coming from, or you need to know where your enemies have positioned themselves. So when it comes to a spiritual warfare, you also have to be very shielded and protected. Now, the only reason why you're going to be shielded and protected if you have the love of God upon your brow, which is the heart, not inverted, upright, and it should be on your brow. This is when your heart is protected by an angel. The angel will appear in the times of death. This is a fact. Physical form will appear, right? So now I have pictures of this, but I'm not gonna put it on the reel. So we're just keeping life like a game of chess, right? So you always gotta remember, a person might turn around and say, you know, this guy's crazy, he's babbling, but he makes sense. But then check it out. Before you get to know the person, as in with the chess moves, make sure the individual is worth even sitting down playing chess with. I hope that didn't go over your head. See, we got a lot of lessons coming up of a bunch. You know, we're going into the 8A of things. I'm no longer dealing with 5D. We leave that to the puppets, you feel me? We leave that to the little lizards running around. Follow? This was a little reel on the art of war, whatever. You see, prevention is cure, right? So you could prevent something from happening from preventing it, and that is the cure, right? Sometimes you gotta walk away from a situation so you can fight another day, right? But at the same time, don't be a fool to fall for queen's dismayment, and then she uses you as a pawn. Now you're just an ad on the chessboard, and you turn around to be the fool. You follow? See, the ultimate test of the game is for you to survive and live, right? Remember that. Wadu.